garbage can.
Right there. No. Left cabinet.
Sherry, if you had it down here, I don't know what you did with
It's here somewhere, Vicky. The,
We're being video, we gotta get
it.
out of
Washcloth, hair
Diana,
bow,
you
brush.
wanna,
here. You gonna get that
I'm gonna take the phone with me.
Where'd Tyler go to?
Tyler, well, hello, David.
Everybody got quiet.
The cameraman.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He would have enough meat by now. I'll have to leave him for a while.
Well, we're waiting, you know. And Bo Live will take off any
Yeah, Lee
time.
was leaving too, wasn't
Oh,
she?
yeah, she sure
She
is.
was going to work.
She does better now. She knows what my things about it.
She like that, huh?
Picture rate. Well, she says it's his daughter's
fine?
kid, so he can be ugly to it.
That's a new rose, I think, ain't it?
It's shorn down.
Is it?
Let's do it, we're gonna do it.
I done zeroed in on it.
That's yours too over here at Sunford. Punish.
Hey,
They'll get
All
punished.
right,
I
David,
put that
get them
front
together.
first.
Let's get a shot of everybody and then we'll just do the
I don't know. Be a charity thing.
then we'll just do the kids.
I'll make pictures.
I don't want a picture either, but I'm here. Come on. Come on, Daryl. Sure, everybody can give us this.
They don't want a picture, let's just do what, there's their stuff, Vicky.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, is it out here?
Yeah.
I didn't come out here and look.
Oh, y'all taking pictures of
It's all of us, the rest of us.
Birdhouse, the rose, and the fern, and the rabbit.
Y'all,
Okay,
we're gonna sit down. I don't know, what are we doing?
I'll get over here if you want to sit down. They don't have to go to Mr. Rex.
sorry.
Go face down.
We have a table.
They can get me from here.
Is that better?
We're gonna have to be in this church right here. When this turn this around.
Papa, sit down that chair there.
Why don't we get out in the yard or something?
Now get out in the
Sit
yard.
down then. If y'all wanna stand up.
Your father needed to be in that chair, not you.
Mind anybody's face? He wouldn't sit down.
Well, he needed to be sitting down.
Sit down, Paul, right here. Sit down.
Get one
Sit down!
quick.
He ain't gonna hurt me.
Get one quick.
I can't get. Lee.
Okay.
All right now, Lee.
Oh, Lee, I got you. Want me to get another one?
You want to know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted one of that.
I was holding my
I ain't
nose.
gonna buy it.
I didn't know where we was back.
Okay, y'all ready? Okay.
Golly.
Okay,
Like-
get
like
someone, a
another
normal
thing.
one.
Normal one.
If it's
That is normal. What are you talking about? Miss
Hands down,
Fox?
hands
That
down.
is normal.
Do we all have hearts while it goes? I didn't look over my head. I guess I had them too.
Where you going?
We gotta get another one.
Lee, get up here.
She don't have a shot. We're not through. We got another shot, a normal one. Scoot over there by Rosanna, Papa.
Come on,
You're
get
too
me
far
close in
out.
here.
Too far out.
Okay, 1,
No horns.
2, 3.
That
Vicky, I
Vicky's
didn't
little thing popped
It
up.
Can we get one
They
more?
popped up in it
It
too.
didn't flash.
Sure, you want me to get another
Well,
one?
I can't help it if it don't
It's not
flash.
supposed to flash, is it?
If y'all would hurry up and
Supposed
get
to
through, I
flash.
might go on and get me a rose planted and the fern set out.
That flashed in, didn't it?
All right. 4. We ought to come up with a good another 4.
Well, yeah, we should. Reckon we will. Pictures of the store.
Ladies, would you bring me some tin to put around my rose where the rose can get through?
They're,
Come you to get some rhododendron. I love it.
this is cute. It blows
Look
all
over
the
the
time.
side.
And it stays stays green even in the winter. Yeah, I can't remember what you call it. It's real high at Lowe's though. We can get real high. At the,
So it's what you've been doing with Cecil Jones and Associates. What kind of business you've been carrying on with them? If you got what you want out of the floor here.
be careful
Should
what
be
you
eating
do.
time.
It should be.
You got your
Yeah.
I can't get to start taking pictures.
Here you go. Here's dumplings, guys.
So I don't get a minute of all that. Forgot
Every
everything.
time you get your computer, somebody send you pictures on the computer, and you just look at them when you
That's not premium, she lied. My parents are premium. I'm not late now, I'm not premium.
I like those blue hands.
These are premium. These are Zesta.
These are both the same stuff?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
here.
That's Pokemon. I know.
You gotta know her.
She's already eaten 4 plates. 4. 5, and I got 1 to go.
It's gonna be a cold spot.
She can hurry up.
What are the kids gonna do? My goodness. Dumplings.
My rubber band just popped down.
No, I ain't. I'm eating some seafood gumbo.
I know, it's cold.
Hey, why don't y'all come over?
Cause they're lazy and sit down there eating popcorn and watching a movie. Jessica, go outside and get Granny's TV tray. She asked somebody to bring me
Well,
a
they won't be using the canvas.
Why don't y'all come eat?
Did she eat? Jessica ate?
Yeah, she will make all this fat.
Because I've got dumplings and greens and gumbo and plenty. No, I mean, you know, it's really not a good one.
Drink there.
I don't know. Next week. Where's Daryl?
Okay, baby, he was outside this year. I don't know how.
Are they going out to eat?
Rosie just did, yeah, she said, I'm going outside to eat.
See how this goes.
Mother, just stay on this tablecloth here. It's real dirty and Sandy,
They
close
got that
it.
place mats.
It's not. It's dirty. It's not. It's gotta be washed.
That looks like my tablecloth. Is that my
It used to be
tablecloth?
Mother's.
It didn't used to be Mother's. It's mine.
Well, Mother burnt to Holly and it's Mother's.
I
Yeah.
had it.
Yeah.
We used it to take it down yonder. I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, you think that?
Now, you get my shrimp, I get the fences.
Probably got one of mine.
I've got an orange one. Mine's not pink.
Now, I got a manner, you never could, everybody.
And it's not that big either.
Ice cream and
We on this pink.
Ice cream.
And pecan pie.
That's what she said.
Don't get your right.
Mats out.
Will you help me? Jessica can drop her off on one.
well, she's wanting to go that way.
No, she
To
can't go
friend's
that
house.
Gosh, I can't see.
Angie's.
Well, that much out of our way to go.
Well, I'll hurry.
Brandon's taking Angie's.
Well, I'm not gonna hurry Granny up, and I don't.
Somebody here will take you after a while.
We're
Let's
gonna
see.
go
If
ahead.
you'll let us see.
It's gonna go
Denny
ahead and start in a
napkins.
few minutes. I don't wanna
What
rush
start?
you here. Our little party thing.
That's good. Go ahead and go ahead. I believe I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 bowls too.
I'll wait for you for a minute if you want to finish your food.
Want a cup? Want to put one of these cups?
You see the back of it.
Did you hear me? I'll wait for you a minute.
No, I'm gonna do this right here.
Yeah.
That's the most I've eat turnip greens.
So they may be gonna, stay with
Two helpings of that gumbo.
That roll out violation. Or do you have something else?
I wish you had.
I'm finally got him.
Worry about food, Dad?
He's got it on 12 days.
Let's
He may not have told me the truth. Or he may not have known. I'll find out. I'll find out. I thought he was still working in the kitchen. That's where he's doing.
I bet the one that's up all that space.
That's where he's at out. About that, oh my God, kind of food.
You didn't get the nail in that top. Oh, you didn't stick them in there good, did you?
That's to get them out. Yeah. Thank you.
My tongue is still burning.
Come back.
That was a puny kid, Papa.
Gourd head. Kick it. Gourd head. Kick it, gourd head. Is that all? Is that all? Yeah. My goodness. I bet Granny could kick it further than that. Is that all? I'm gonna have to go get Granny. I'm gonna have to go get Granny, show you how to kick.
Well, I already knew how to catch.
I just see him by the door. I didn't know.
Daryl said he was gonna dig post holes for you. I don't think I can do it.
Oh, look at that. Is that yours?
That's for bird
What's this for? Bird feeder?
Don't try to move it. I was wondering how much trouble I'd have getting it out. Let's see, maybe. But it is have a long pole.
I'll have to saw that one pole off, or I'm gonna have to dig a deep hole one.
Tell you that dirt over there.
That's the reason. You look right over there.
He's got a Chinese.
You're ready.
Ooh.
Big on the style.
You're there in time. You
Better go there
have
now.
cedar trees for them not too long.
Everything to do it
They're
with
hitting
right
that
now.
trailer. I kept them trimmed back till last year, and I got disabled to work outside.
Look, you got bird
I
food
just
already.
let 'em go.
Neato.
Yeah.
That's the highest price thing here.
My bird feed that I got from mine grew weeds everywhere. They
Well.
grow the weirdest weeds you have ever seen.
Mine grew grass.
You'll have all kinds of stuff come
Oh,
up.
it was weird. I had it in a big old thing, that one you gave me of Ann's, in a big pot, and all kinds of stuff came up out of there.
Can't wait to fix my pretty place spot.
Hey, you keep eating that ice cream, you're gonna look like this. No, big belly. Uh-oh. Yeah. And they,
Got a broom and a vacuum and a big old dustpan.
oh, I'm coming, Tyler. I forgot.
You didn't stop.
We don't want Kayla.
Kayla's so ugly. Oh man.
He's been gone. They go work.
Those are ones.
What does it have in it? Just a little.
I got a captain.
Tell you the difference.
That's when I seen him to get my
$50
if I had
what
money.
it takes to get it fixed.
Sheriff, where'd you find him at?
On the side of the road. That's where I picked him
He'll
up.
match your pocket knives.
I tell you what, I'm gonna sell both of them. If I need one, I'm gonna borrow yours, okay?
That's not the right hose, is it?
Good idea. I'll say
That
That
hose
hose
is
is
Sell
long,
yours
and
too.
that one will reach
Come
out
and
to the
borrow
boat
his.
on it. One of your hoses will reach out to the
That's
boat.
trying to hit me, man.
He's the first one I found out.
He probably had two, but that one has two
You
hands
bring
on
your
it.
You got two over there, will they reach?
Huh?
You'll have to ask Daryl. I hadn't included them
I'll do it.
today. I mean, this year.
You don't care if I pull it out?
No?
Sandy, tell
Girl,
them people
that was
that
coming at that one
those
hole.
two deck chairs
You
have
know,
not
it's
been in
coming
the
at
trunk of
one
my
hole.
car till this week.
These are my chairs.
You stop it up, it's gonna come
And I
out
didn't
the other
put
end.
no.
We came over here to hunt a chair to
That's all.
sit
Couldn't
in.
find one.
Yeah.
And we didn't find
See,
them.
then we had a
That's
chair
ABC
down. Said, well,
right
somebody
there.
said y'all came to
Well,
get the
kids
chairs,
can
and y'all
figure that
probably
out.
had our
But there wasn't
chairs.
chairs here.
But I
You
called
reckon
them.
me and it borrowed them?
Craig's second pool.
Because they hadn't been in her trunk,
She
because we
may have
took
come over.
everything out of her
I
trunk and put
bet
it
you.
in my car when we
I
took
bet
it.
you anything. She borrowed them chairs because they ain't got none either. And she bought chairs last year, them high price ones and all. Got one chair left. That's what's happened.
That's what you worried about.
I can get
Just give me
$50 for
$100
mine
for
just
something,
like
give me
that.
$50 later. I don't care. I don't want you to feel that way. $300 pressure wash,
Sherry.
$300 pressure
We
wash.
need
He'll
to
give
put
you
my
$100.
sellers tomorrow and
And
help.
they gonna tell us what he'll get for it.
Two rich guys arguing on
I
$50.
never could raise because
That's
I
the way
said, buy out
people with
one of
money,
these
you know.
It's so hard. You got to keep them horse and everything. He bought two of them growing junipers, and of course it needs
I
to
ain't
be
never
kind
know
of the
David
side of
turned
the
down
porch.
nothing yet.
But I told her under that tree where she
Bargain.
comes in the driveway.
I've got
and then
one.
that
I've
over
had one
next
for
to my
years.
house,
I have
open,
too.
make two.
I got
A
one.
bargain.
I got one just like that.
As you
Nobody
talk
will do.
about something.
I've been using one for
Oh,
years.
what put your eye button
One of the
out.
best in the back.
And so she told me the other day, you know, he stuck them stops out there. She's mad about it.
Cut that freeze plug out on.
I said, well, are you gonna let him be another runny? I said,
I
you
don't
ain't
think
gonna
they
say so about
put
nothing.
that plug in there.
I don't want to do it anyway.
I put that plug in
Start
there.
that right.
I really don't want to do it.
help you drag the hose.
It didn't take much to
You, I couldn't really decide where really. I thought down end of her trailer on the left, one of those tall ones, but I can't decide what the other one ought to go there next to the door.
I didn't know
Or,
that dude was cool there.
she said she didn't want it down. She don't want nothing to block her. She don't want nothing to block her view from the bathroom because she
He
can
found out, didn't he?
watch me. Kin to Mr. Tomei.
You don't have a $400 pressure washer for $150.
You need to buy you an outside ashtray out here.
$100.
You paid $100 for that.
Yeah, he decided to let it go for 100. I knew he would.
Who's is it?
It won't take it.
Oh.
Tore up.
It needs a freeze plug in, Sandy.
Before this weekend's over, you're gonna make out an ad on them two articles and get them in that magazine.
Hey,
that
Sandy, that's
car
the,
magazine
that's
now.
the end. I wouldn't
I'd
have
buy me some more for people just use it to run over.
That's that guy's workout for.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm not.
did you get one? You like them?
Didn't they say that? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Did they roll up?
I
You
bought
got
one.
one?
I
Yeah,
bought
they roll
one
up there,
last
too.
year.
I need one on
Why didn't you like it?
It worst the wad up. and all
Look at
it
him,
needs is
he's
a
checking it out over
trash
there.
can.
That's all it is, a freeze plug down
We're
there.
supposed to have one that goes back into its container by itself.
I've got one of those reels I paid a high price for, and it just needs the fittings that comes
That's
from
all- I
Sears
bought
and
one just like
Roebuck,
paying
and I
that
really, I
$400
wish to
for it.
God I had it fixed.
That's been used about twice.
He didn't at first, he
He didn't like us either. He always
Yeah, I
growled at
followed
us.
her
He hadn't
around,
growled in a while.
kind of worried me a little bit. She was afraid of him, see, and he knew that, but now she's not. She pets him
Yeah.
up and all, and he really likes her now.
He didn't like David either.
You know the vet Kyle Shelley with the dog you wanted to give her?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Not a retriever, but a lab. Full-blooded.
Everybody wants, but man, you look at the paper, everybody's trying to give labs away.
Well, I tell you what, they'll drive you crazy. They'll eat
Everybody is trying to give labs away. It's the funniest
eat
thing
all
I've
the
ever seen.
neighbors' stuff. and-
Yeah, our lab always got in the neighbor's junk.
Poor old Tom.
That's
Coach,
why
he's
she's
a
in
bartender. His lab died, so he got him a puppy lab. He comes to
Some
work. He
people
goes
ask me
home.
never had anything.
That puppy
That's my lab.
has ate his couch apart.
Yeah,
He goes and buys himself a new couch. He goes to work and comes back. The puppy's pulled his couch out the front door. He goes to work and comes back. He's done tore that couch apart again.
Oh, that's funny. They're awful and they never calm down.
Tore the whole couch, the wooden part. I mean, everything. Just tore his couch up, and it was a puppy.
I tell you
What
what.
did he do with it?
He kept it. He wanted it so
That
bad.
Dalmatian is the worst thing, worse than
I guess
ever
he
seen.
got it under control.
They accused me of killing
They're
that
hyper
thing.
too.
But I
But
didn't.
lab is the most hyper
Tore
because
his
they never
couch
grow
up.
out of
What
it.
happened to
They
that
just
dog?
still
That's taking for
hyper.
rides.
This dog wasn't hyper. Lab
You are
wasn't
bad
hyper.
about taking dogs for
You're not gonna
rides.
take
You
that
better watch
stuff.
Brandy.
He died.
Sandy
He
will
died
take you
on
for a
one
ride,
day. They
and it
accused
won't
me
ever
of
come
killing
home.
I thought
Don't
he
let
looked a
Sandy
little
around
cutie,
it.
You know, I was out
Don't
there
let
working,
Sandy
they
around
go to
Brandy.
school. All of them was gone, and after a while I seen him
Stop
go over there
surprising
and
me.
drink some more. I said, well, he's all right if he's drinking. You know,
I
he
got
can go
Piggy
back
in the
around.
car,
Well,
and
not even,
Daddy
he's
was
gone.
in there, and
Right,
I opened
no
the door,
reason.
and he
Like
jumped
you're
out,
dead, it
and
done
he wouldn't
swelled
come
up.
back to me. He did, and I finally called him, and I
I
forgot
don't
about
know
him
what
again,
happened with him.
and let him out. Some old woman had to catch him. He would come to her, but he wouldn't come to me because he knew that I had him in the car and
But
got
he
took him
chewed
from
my
me.
porches down and everything in place.
That dog, I was riding down the road, and got him in there, and all of a sudden I come
Just
to my
Westbrook
head, got and rid he of was sitting Crazy up there on his front legs,
I
and his can't old head remember standing why. up to my
How could you
scared
do
me to death.
away with him?
She did.
Poor old dog.
She's got another cat in the house though, but I I took can't him to the remember why
Oh,
she home. got rid
He
of
has a
him.
little bit on now.
You dropped him home somewhere.
He's got all the cows in the world. Wants
Yeah.
to run.
Be careful, don't pull your teeth out with that
I never
thing.
did. I asked Daryl to call him.
It's
and
dangerous
ask him
sucker.
About that dog. Whether he'd been neutered or he had any shots or anything. Find out
You're
a little
making me
something
play
about
by
him. I never
myself
did find
again.
out nothing about him. I don't know whether he ever talked to him about it or not.
Steve's dog.
Yeah.
Did he have shots?
She gets on the stand and she gets
That's
her
good when
little
you
Wear
What
fancy
thing up there
outfits and
and
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
really?
pay lots of money for it.
Juicy, ain't it?
wrecks him up a storm. I got to see her. Yeah. I hope I get to.
Janet said I isn't doing well. She
Then I
got
call
an
her.
infection,
Let's put him up.
and when she goes on
We need
antibiotics, she
sucker.
just
I
gets
can't
out of her
sucker
head.
play
and-
cards too.
Well, you know, my husband runs crazy.
Yeah, so she's not. You know, she did so well with her surgery, and that's healed, and she was just could remember everything in the hospital. And she got that infection right before she went back to nursing home, and she said their situation with
What kind of infection
the
she
girls
got,
have
inside or outside?
got kidney infections, what she always gets.
It's got what?
Worse. Donnie decided.
So I eat your what?
Next time I do this, I'm gonna get me a horse.
The ball? Did you eat the ball?
Yeah.
Dog.
This doesn't have.
Now we just get
Hey,
to the
nasty.
I keep thinking I'll get.
Is it slimy? It was in my stomach.
You what, Bob?
Think about you know.
Is it slimy?
Crying, Charlie's liver just goes.
I give you the marble.
I still got the papers.
You did, I don't know where they're at.
I got my hair.
Hey.
I was meant to give you none of them.
What?
I don't think you did. I wouldn't put them in a. I don't know where
One
they
of
are.
them was the funniest thing I
Yeah.
You hold it up to the light and
Two
it
sizes.
shines stars instead of it kind of.
Big one.
I know.
She just looked like an ordinary
Oh.
marble unless you don't know.
We're never gonna find that girl.
Well, they hear them.
We're never gonna find her.
Yeah.
You know, I never did think about that. I got things back when I was young. I remember Daddy taking the feathers off and then letting that out, spreading them.
Yeah, I
I
was
didn't
wondering
think
about
about
They
that.
can give up.
What is that she's got in her
You
mouth?
know,
She
they
put the
take
ball in
them
her
back.
mouth.
Don't put a ball in that hole in your mouth.
I just
Just,
don't know.
Kaylee, joke.
Alright.
If you put it
Copy,
in,
David.
if you put it in your mouth, Granny will have to take it away from you.
Mm.
Yeah, I either got conjunctivitis or infection from the commode in my eye one or the other. Let's pray it's conjunctivitis.
Why?
I painted the mold and spat it out of water.
Oh.
Hit up under my leg.
He'd read books with him, get blocks.
He's a good horse.
Play computer.
Good horse. He's got a real good paint on his computer.
Yeah. He's got all kinds of goodies. Squirrels and bees and a big swimming pool.
Where was Kristen and Alyssa today?
What kind of concert was it, Jessie?
A Christian.
I think you're being silly. You can't drink cornbread.
Here you go.
You can't drink cornbread.
And I got the water.
That's what.
Say, Sherry could tell.
You talking about that?
She was on the phone when I left, and
No.
I
Yeah.
called her.
I didn't have
A
that.
few minutes later.
I tell people about that and they just went, they can't believe it.
His truck wasn't idle down. It was wide open.
Yeah, he'll stop it, stop it.
Crash
Thought
up.
my engine was gonna blow up.
Here this old man was, he goes, rolled out on his
Yeah.
body.
All they could do is stop it with his brakes, and then it'd squill off. Go, way to go, Pops!
He'd been gone about 5 minutes. My phone rang, and he said, "What you doing, hon?" I said, "I'm just salting." And I said, "Where are you at?" And he said, "I'm at home." I said, "Well, you're not at home. You've been gone 5 minutes." Oh, I've had the awfulest trip. I told him, I said, "You are lying. You can't be at home."
I think about
Yeah, I was
that.
home.
To get to Birmingham, I think about
And
that.
you know that
Your
crowd
engine didn't
going
blow
down the
up?
hill before I got to the house, and it leveled out. Just pretty please.
Lord, I thought my engine was gonna blow up. When mine did that, I was doing everything to get it into neutral. That was going, yeah, and I had to stop light, you know. I had to stop, and it didn't wanna,
That's computers, what it is.
I don't have a computer in that vet.
Uh,
I don't have a computer in that vet. It's old. 79. My gas pedal was getting stuck.
something wrong, yeah. The accelerator. Oh, this is a computer.
I scratched off. Oh, goddamn people beside me thought I was an idiot. Sitting there in my car just to go, and I thought I was trying to drag race them.
I didn't
Not
have
near as
time
bad
to
as
look at
him.
somebody else.
Great to know.
I can't believe he drove it all the way home
I
like
go
that.
sideways.
He said he got home in what,
I
20
bet that was
minutes?
fun.
I mean, it was fast.
My car was over revving. My car would have blown up had I not got it under control.
Like me that time I got
I had to turn it off. I had to just turn it off right there in the middle of the road, highway, going down the road. That's the only way I could do it. Trying to put it up in neutral brought it down the gears, and it screamed louder. I couldn't even do that.
Why don't you take that gun out of that one? I'm through with it.
And I just knew it was going to do it. I don't.
Well, it might have. I blowed her vacuum cleaner up. Did you ever hear about that blowed up vacuum cleaner, David? Rosie had this vacuum cleaner.
Did you hear about
I was
blowing
out
up
there.
microwave?
I was out there vacuuming my car out, and she was griping. She wanted a new vacuum cleaner. And I said, Rosanna, I said, man, this is a great vacuum cleaner. Ain't nothing wrong with this.
I heard
It's so
something.
good. And all of a sudden it says, boom! It jumped up in the air and it splattered backward and it blew parts everywhere.
Everything fell off. But I thought I heard her suck something up, so I turned it off. And I said, Sandy,
Well, she said you might need one
did
of
you
those
hear
liners.
something? She said, no. And I shook it a little bit, and I said, well, maybe. I plugged it back in. I said, well, be careful with it. I said, don't sound right. She says, I come out the door. She says, oh, there ain't nothing wrong with this vacuum cleaner. It sucks good. And just as she got good at it, that's when the thing goes, it blew up. It jumped that high. It jumped that high, and everything.
Well, you know, you turned it.
Everything
Like he's
flew
gonna put it on
out.
backwards
Everything.
again.
She says, oh, we can put it back together. She says, you can just,
What you want to do?
you know what was in it? A coin. I said, Cindy, you vacuumed up money. She says, yeah. I said, well, you know, you can't do that in vacuum cleaner. She says, I didn't know that.
I didn't mean to vacuum it up. It's on my sleeve.
Dad, tell us about your eye visit down in Florida. Hank carried you to. Come on.
I don't think I need to tell that.
What'd you have, Daddy? What was wrong with your eye?
He had leukemia. You ever hear about it? He carried him to the doctor because he knew he has mitral. Go ahead there, you tell it better than I do.
Well, I was in this big old room, you know, and the doctor told me what was wrong. And I never heard that before, you know. He told me what was wrong. We went on out, and there's several nurses in that big place. One of them came back in a little bit, and she says, what did the doctor say about your eyes? I said, he said I had leukemia. And I thought about it just as she went back out. And just she got out of there and got in there with the others. Well, they almost tore that building down. And I was laughing too. It tickled me. I didn't mind it. They got the biggest ladies out there.
Whose microwave blowed up?
Mine.
With a squat in it?
Spoon in it.
How? Did I do it?
I can do it.
Did I do it?
I didn't do it.
The bull in the
Yeah.
china cabinet.
I didn't do it. I wasn't here.
And by the way, we talk about things blowing up. I'm trying to track down who's dropped my iron and cracked it.
I told her it might have been me. I don't remember. She said, surely you remember if you dropped it.
She's a bull in a china cabinet. That's what Bobby calls her.
She is.
She used to couldn't use my iron without dropping it. That is a fact.
Oh, I caught it by its cord a lot of times dropped it.
She could not get near my iron without dropping
I
it.
got it,
I don't
Jim.
remember dropping it.
I see my gum.
You know, I do it so
I
often.
see mine. You about to see yours?
I drop mine all the time. I hadn't ironed in weeks.
Oh, I don't know when that thing got cracked.
I'm cheating.
I hadn't ironed in weeks either till
Did I blow your microwave up?
done that dress in the microwave the other day.
Oh.
I'll never get tired of mine. I had quite a few pieces needed pressing and ironing. I
found it. You haven't found yours yet.
Right, say.
I better hunt them soft drops up.
I'm gonna be chewing gum here in a minute.
You know that, y'all ever heard that song, I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles? Pretty Bubbles in the Air? Oh, God, that's a song goes back, way on back.
What?
Yes, but it's an old song and they played it every so often with oldies.
It's unbelievable.
Anyhow, the guy that wrote it
He'll say, well,
supposedly was supposed to teach us gymnastics in high school. Oh, he just let us get up there and break our necks. He didn't do nothing.
You're getting close to it, aren't you?
That cattle I got now, I want to swap.
She already swapped with me.
You've heard that song.
So how's it go?
I'm pretty bubbles in the air. Blah, 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 blah.
I think you making that up.
I ain't been too long since I heard that song. No, I ain't hallucinating now. I'm off to hallucinating.
What's that chewing gum on?
2 hours. Watch crazy people, just funny people just walking.
Left and
Walking
right.
along, there'd be one funny bunch come in behind another funny bunch watching. Every once in a while, one come around sideways, my face fade away.
When you were telling that, I tried to tell y'all something. Somebody interrupted me and I never got told the other day. But we're studying a scary unit at
Kayla,
school.
put that in garbage
And
for
so I
me,
had the kids to
please.
share,
Pretty please.
you know, scary things they'd encountered. I shared a little bit about your ghost, only I can't tell them right. I don't remember all the stories,
Nobody
but
knows me.
you know, I told them you really believed in ghosts because you'd had haunted houses.
No, I believe in evil spirits.
Well, one little boy said he didn't believe in ghosts, but he knew there was demons. But anyway, then all day long, these kids were telling about being at this girl's house. I don't have her until 7th period. And after about 12 o'clock, these little people come out.
It's the little people.
Little multicolored
Multicolored
people. They're like bright green and bright purple. And y'all, they see them. They don't hurt them, but they'll be. And a bunch of my kids have seen them, not just a few. And people go to her house to see them. And she's a real tight little child. So that evening I said, okay, Heather, you know, 7th period, I want to hear about the multicolored people jumping around your house. And she said, they do. I said, you have little bitty people that come out at night, yeah?
Yeah, please.
They're the little people.
Plan a school trip. Come see
I
it.
asked her, could we do a field trip? But we'd have to go real late. She said they just come out late.
Dick, I told
I wanna
everybody
see it.
else.
Can we
A
go
lot of
down?
people
Did
had
I
seen
tell you
them.
there about the ice
Oh,
cream?
I don't want to go. I said, I really do. I'm gonna go.
Sherry come by, she comes by on Friday, you know.
No, we don't know,
And
Daddy.
she's sitting there in the chair and, well, we had a coffee table to do something. And had that real heavy ice tray that Betty Jean gave me. It's crystal, it weighs about 3 pounds, you know. And there's a teacher at school that's evil, Lord, that's the meanest woman. She's always, some things Sherry, you just need to get Sherry to tell you some of the things she's done, I can't tell. But she come in that day and she sat down there and, no, I'm sitting in the chair and you was over here in the love seat and that house was here. And she told me something else that woman had pulled. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, that woman is crazy, Sherry, that woman's crazy. Then I said, you know, I said, maybe, I said, she may be possessed. I said, the Bible, talks about it, and I've never read anywhere where they said it had quit. You know, people could still be possessed by evil spirits. And we both just said, she's looking up this way, and I was looking that way. We're just thinking about that evil woman. And that ashtray went off like a rifle gun, split, slapped in two.
Did it really? Sitting right on the table.
Sitting right on the table in front of us. And then another one done the same thing right over here in this cabinet one day.
I heard it. I was back in there. And
But that's not the weird thing. The weird thing is what you told me later. You found it back together again.
That's another one of them still here.
She said she found it back together again.
That's one of them still here.
You didn't have it too?
Didn't have two.
I told him about my thing I always trying to get in until you asked me who was trying to get out of my room.
Who?
And then I knew that.
It had got in.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
When he woke me up trying to.
Sherry, what did you do? No, it was her to ask you what was you
What
was you doing trying to get out of that room? She said, what are you talking about? I said, it's something trying to
Mom
get
said she
in.
wasn't even home yet.
I already knew
that went
that
on
mess went on,
regularly.
but she spent
I
the
heard
night
it.
over that night,
Where
got
at?
up with Cammy.
At
and
that
heard
old
that
house in
Black
Coleman.
Cracker. God,
Well,
they
remember we were washing dishes and that window
they
blew
sat
out
all
and
around
blew
that
away.
house.
Mama
It
said
was
Sherry
so
wasn't
deep.
even
Oh, the one over by the.
Yeah. She hadn't
But
been
those
to
preachers
school
old
yet.
house. Man, they some weird things
Yeah,
going
it
on in
was.
that house.
Where were you getting that stuff?
That old woman,
Where is
that
that?
was that old woman's bedroom that died, his mother.
Where's it coming
When
from?
I
As half as
seen
mean as he was,
Your feet?
I figured it was some things around. He's a mean old
Where's all
man.
that stuff coming off of you at?
When I was in, she died in you.
Wasn't that your room
Well, I
too, Dad?
appreciate that.
I didn't know it till later.
Oh, woman's trying to get in.
Well, she's trying to get out.
She's trying to get away from them two old people. That's what she's trying to do. Lord, they had that kitchen, you'd have thought. They had painted them cabinets. I'm telling you, they just looked almost new. Oh, they were so pretty. And you open the door up, and I'm telling you, the God's true. Oh, the stink and the
That's
filth.
probably right from Carolina.
Me and Betty took brushes. She helped me. We got down under there with brushes.
The old house or the other house?
The old house. Not the old, no, the one they moved out of, the one we bought
The
from.
one you live
We had to scrub the brushes under them cabinets, and I had him to take commodes, everything out of the bathroom, and be able to clean them. Back behind, built up old mold and stuff behind them commodes
No,
and
you
everywhere.
can't break them
I had
things.
to take commodes
Well, you
and
should be
slap
able
out
to.
of the house and scrubbed on them bathrooms and scrubbed. It was awful.
I don't remember.
look, it
About
didn't
that
look-
house I was
If
over
you
in
look
once.
just on the
Makes you
outside,
sick.
you know, it didn't look all that bad. But Lord,
I'm gonna have a head
built
out. I'm
up
not
filth
supposed
where
to
you
go
couldn't see
anymore.
it. Ooh. It was awful.
You hold something nice, please.
It's a big old wad of
That ain't
gum, ain't it?
nothing. We nearly
Well,
got
no,
some
I ain't
things.
got all mine out.
Oh,
I think something was talking in them
Big.
windows.
I think a lot of mine went down. Okay.
What happened to yours,
We done.
JC?
I was ironing there one day, and I don't tell you this, you know, I don't
You got
I
it.
don't tell this very often. You know, I had a rack, kind of like, you
Sandy
know,
Brooks,
iron
did you
rack
have
thing that I hang the stuff on. I got through ironing.
Did you tell her thank you, Sandy?
And sure as I'm sitting here, 2 pieces of iron
Oh, no.
disappeared off that rack and they never
on
been
your
seen
hand.
again.
Okay.
I don't even tell that. I don't know nobody will believe it.
What? I missed that one.
Where? Got it.
2 pieces of my clothes I was ironing and hanging them up disappeared. I done iron.
Oh my Lord.
2 of my other kids said this big white thing came out of a bush. I wonder if they weren't doing drugs. They said it was big like a polar bear. They said they started running, so they hurried behind them just to get it. And they got out on this kind of a wood-like thing, and they could hear it. They could still hear it behind them. And then all of a sudden, it went away. And so they turned and
They didn't make it
it's
up.
gone. They swear I talked to both of them separately, and they described it just alike. And it would just came out of the bushes at them.
They're just weird things, you know.
Spaceship we saw that night when we was coming home. It
Daddy saw a
disappeared too.
spaceship one
That
time.
house,
Did.
Vic, you may not have heard this either. That house that,
That was the time.
What's her name?
Them
Them people that lives in that house, you know where we lived over there.
Scott's.
No, them people live down there on the main road. One
The
day,
Dyers.
Dyers.
The Dyers.
They lived down there in that little house, you know, Betty and Jean, them lived it. So we all went down there one night and was down there and we decided we wanted to play some cards. And Betty had told me that she heard things in that house, but see, I won't believe nobody else. I know what I hear and see, but I won't believe nobody else. I didn't pay no attention to her. And so we called Sandy and Sammy
That's the gum.
and told them to come over and play cards. So we sitting in there in the living room waiting on them to come, you
Bite
know.
into your mouth.
And
Gum.
well, you know that you know how that driveway down at that little house circles around and ain't near no house or nothing. Here come this car
Yeah, that's all
down
right.
that driveway, and the car door slammed. I got up, went to the door. I said, my God, there ain't nobody here. They just bed Jesus name every night. It happens all the time.
You can bite
And
it
it
now.
wasn't them.
Big bite.
After a while,
Put it in
they
your mouth.
say
There you
so
go.
now.
Now you can bite
And
it.
when she told some things that she'd heard in that house. And this doctor from the Mayo Clinic, you know, that's the foremost scientific clinic in the United States. He used to write a column in the Birmingham News. I read it for years. And about once a year, he'd write in that column, be very, very careful of what house you move into. It's either got evil spirits left in it or good spirits.
Oh, Lord.
And I believe it because I done seen it in action.
Oh, in my house, that
And that's a
the little
doctor.
girl lives in my house
A
now
scientist.
at Berlin. They all saw a ghost, her whole family. He walked right into him and he said, "Where is Robert?" And he disappeared.
Well, I seen. They've
Well,
always.
she said that somebody died in that house, but they haven't done it because Fallon built that house and they thought there was a Robert that died. But
They
Maybe
said
a
that
house
there's
on the
ghost
foundation
down
before.
that's what she said,
A
the old
ghost down,
house.
down at Ronnie's, and the first time we drove up there, I think it was, I was with Sandy and him, and I seen this man go behind, you know, behind the wash house, you know, from the left over there, and got out. I said, "Who's that man, Ronnie?" He says, "What man?" I said, "Somebody went behind that wash house." He says, "Well, I guess you seen the ghost."
I never saw it.
They'd never seen it.
I'll be darned. I must have had good people in my house because my house gives you the best feeling when you're in it. Just happy feeling.
Well, we would be in trouble. We're the only ones that's ever lived
Is
in
that where
ours,
y'all
so
learned
we'd be in
bad
trouble.
But might have been
With
something there before
Yeah,
in that side.
yeah.
Probably not, and it was woods and all.
Don't hit me too hard. Mom broke my other arm.
I guess that's where y'all
She did.
learned your bad manners. I had taught them to you.
Oh, you didn't know he was doing that? You didn't know he was...
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah.
Little green people.
Call that girl up see if we go over there and see them now.
She said I could come.
Call her see if we can all go now.
You can't get, they come out till like 12 or 1 o'clock and they don't come out every night.
But you know what? They say teenagers attracts those poltergeists. And when you went to Birmingham, it quit up there.
They attract all these demons.
It came and whistled me a little goodbye tune one night. And I never did hear no more of it. Walked across that living room. I was sitting up. He hadn't got in from work. And there in that den by myself. Here comes something walking across. the living room
Something, you don't know
floor.
what it was?
And it got to the kitchen floor and it whistled a little tune. And I never heard nothing else in that house again. Well, that's God's truth. So I sat here and lived and died. Now you tell it, I won't believe it. but I tell it this the truth. Cause I heard it.
I heard the thing in the room, Plains Day.
Yeah, she did.
Wasn't no doubt about it.
But you didn't see nothing? What did
I
you
wasn't
hear?
looking for anything. I thought that it was Sherry.
What was
She
it
wasn't
doing?
home yet.
What was it doing?
Oh,
Trying to
she
get
was
out of
It
the
on
room,
rattles
shaking the
the,
door,
was
trying
it
to
rattles
get
the
right.
door. It would do that all night, and I'd always think it's somebody trying to mess with me, get in. I always had the door locked.
Oh my Lord.
And
How many years did you put up with that? I couldn't sleep.
as long as I was there.
Well, she
I
just
would
thought it was
have
one of the
never been
others
able to
bothering
She
her.
sleep.
didn't say nothing about it till we did.
I don't let them know it's bothering
You
me.
gave that room to David, huh?
Yeah.
No.
What they do to you?
Yeah,
David
David
did
got it.
live in there.
He done, he
Everything
done,
run for me.
he done some good work in there. That thing energized him. He sat up there on that top rock.
Which house was that?
That in Coleman
Right,
out in the
story.
country, near where David is now.
Where the hills where y'all found all the
Hey, what about the demons in that one behind Greenwood, Mama?
the
Oh,
Indian things?
I
Turns
just,
gas on, tried to kill you.
Oh, that one tried to kill Betty. That wasn't Mom that tried to kill. It was Betty.
Jenny, somebody took
the gas fittings off.
That's the house that the window blew up while we were washing dishes, Sherry,
Now
for no
that house
reason.
was haunted.
Yeah.
Our bedroom was the worst.
I heard them things in y'all's closet.
Our
There's
bedroom
all
was the
kinds
worst.
of
It was
stuff in there.
awful.
I didn't believe y'all, but
It scared me to death in that room.
Last time the last people moved out of it, or before the others moved, I was out there painting
Let me
in the
get some water.
daytime. And man, I'm telling you, that chef in there went to bouncing, and coat racks to bouncing on it. To beat 60, I went back and checked everything out. And I was telling Noreen about it. Well, she said, I'll tell you one thing. Said, I'd been getting out of there. I wouldn't been checking
Me
nothing.
too, man. I got run.
It
Something
did.
scares me.
And there wasn't no train coming that could have vibrated or anything. I mean, I checked it all out. They shot with something, busted window out. There's no explanation for that.
Nothing.
And kids in the house. It was
Scared
shady.
me and Sherry
It
to
wasn't
death.
hot, wasn't nothing. I don't know what all went on that old crazy house. And I'd never been afraid in my life like that. But I was terrified to set foot out of that house at the night time.
You need something to
By
wash your
myself,
hands off
or
with too.
you.
Let's go wash
Thank
your
you,
car.
Doctor. The whole time I lived in it. Scared to death. Well, who was it we may go?
Me.
I just got scared. And fixed up a trap for her. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. I
We
wasn't
fought with
trapped.
Sherry. What did you?
No, Sherry scared me. Made me
What
jump
did
out
you
that
before
top into that house.
that
Y'all
house.
built
You
no.
had something around there to scare us.
No.
Well, you
It
wrote
was
that
probably
one.
Sandy. Sandy's one that's so scared. Did what?
I wasn't there when y'all did all those mean things to each other.
Sherry got in that house. Remember I was up there painting? And Sherry got up there in the back room scaring me and they didn't have a deck
I'd
on that back
scratch and
window.
she'd quit painting and then she'd start back. I'd scratch a little bit again.
I finally got scared. I opened that back door and out I went. There wasn't nothing out there. It was up on the second floor. I was gone.
I told kids about that too. I said, some people are
I
just
don't believe
gullible.
you.
I said, her legs was going in the air. She hit one time and she was in the other house.
Mama swears she's
Who was
seen
it that opened
seen
that
the
back door
thing
and fell out of it?
2 or 3
I
days
fell
before
out of
Daddy
it.
died.
Will you play me
And
out?
up that old smokehouse.
I said, come
You ever
eat.
seen a picture of him? You know, he has that old
William
scythe
Young
in his
White.
hands
At the
and
back
everything.
That door, before it ever happened, did it ever get anything out there? That back door, did it ever get anything?
anything my way with
We had a door up the second story.
the kitchen. You know, I had a regular door there, and I said,
With no porch or nothing.
and I flew out. Got on that old cement, right on my feet, but I hurt my bones bad.
I flew out that door twice another time.
Okay.
Take David's dog off.
I was Betty saying I scared the mama's old toilet that time, one that I could did. I was so mean. I didn't believe in scary kids, but every once in a while I couldn't resist it. I let y'all get out there in that pine, that tent you made out of pine needles, you know, that night, and then come out there and scared you. That was awful.
I don't remember that.
I remember
You
her and
ought
Daddy
to.
both coming out and scaring us in our little teepee things.
Really?
My grandmother claimed that she had one baby that died, but she saw the angel come and take the baby.
She probably did.
She said she did.
I don't doubt it.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you what. He threw Sandy up when she was real little, sky high. Dirt fell in his eyes, and he just caught her by he just caught her. But she's seen an angel while she's up there. And that angel's taking care of her. He just called her, just reached out and called her. You know, they couldn't see her. I always made me so mad to see somebody throw a little kid up like that.
You ready to go home?
Yeah, I had got my.
Yeah. I saw one again when I was in fifth
Well,
grade.
only
When I was sitting home, sitting there at the house. I got back up there.
only thing ever chased me was them dang old chickens without heads on them.
I remember them headless chickens.
Them things, it hit me.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I'm
but 4 or
baby.
5.
Oh, the ones
One
that
of
break
them
the
things,
necks?
one of them things come at me and hit me, blood squirted all over me. And
You had to get away from them things because if they
That's
could
all.
pull their necks
There's
off
nothing
and they
wrong
go,
with
whoa,
that.
like that all
Go
over.
back
Last time
home.
you went down to see about your quail.
Well, yeah, I won't see you again. I come
Oh,
in
yeah.
again.
Water
Get 'em
bunker.
out.
He was mad. The quail
Well, we'll get some water at the
swallowed
house.
the snake had
Snake
swallowed
Bye-bye, Kayla. I'll
his
see you
quail
next
and
time.
he couldn't get
Bye,
out. He
Slinky.
just
Keep
had
breathing
to go
straight for me now. Don't let
nuts
you
on
go do
that
that.
snake. You know how he is about it.
I tell you, I fight a mad dog. And that old thing we had down yonder kept attaching every day. I was over there on the farm. I'd walk down that thing, come and grab my leg bad. I reached down, I grabbed that thing up by the neck. I was gonna wring his neck. He didn't weigh 3 ounces. I just had to put him down because he couldn't hurt nobody. He didn't weigh over 5 ounces. I know. I couldn't wring his neck. I just set it down.
Me and Randy's gonna
If it hadn't been, he'd had a neck wrong.
Play not tonight. Oh, yes. Please. We need you. They don't chase me. I couldn't find your boots. Randy, you know where baby's boots are?